Welcome into Fired Up, the weekly recap where we cover all things Carthage athletics. I'm Justin Corrigan. Today's episode is for Monday, October 20th. Fall break has come and gone, and Carthage athletics still rolling full speed ahead. Let's get right in the action, starting things off with men's soccer. Firebirds opened the week on the road last Wednesday at Wheaton as they lost 1-0 to the Thunder. Wheaton's goal came in the 5th minute, and it was all silence from there. Aaron Tay, 4 saves in goal for the Firebirds. Firebirds returned to Art Keller Field on Saturday as they took on the Cardinals of North Central College. That was a 2-2 draw right here behind me at Art Keller Field. Getting into the goals, the Cardinals jumped out early with 2 goals in the 9th and 14th minutes, taking a 2-0 lead. Emmett Hansen cut into the deficit just before halftime with a 43rd minute goal, the assist coming from Booker Brown. Then in the second half, Lincoln Ponce leveled the score at 2-2 in the 63rd minute with an unassisted goal, forcing the draw. Firebirds return home on Wednesday as they take on Augustana right here at Art Keller Field at 7 p.m. Moving over to women's soccer, Firebirds hosted the Wheaton Thunder on Wednesday. That was a 1-1 draw. Ruby Hilligus got the action started in the 37th minute with the assist from Jess Bamer. Then in the 82nd minute, the Thunder leveled the score at 1-1. Olivia Martin on the goal with Julia Tollingen on the assist. Game would end at the 1-1 draw. Ainsley Stallworth, 4 saves in goal for the Firebirds. Then on Saturday, it was a 4-0 loss at home against the North Central Cardinals. Goals for the Cardinals came in the 40th, 44th, 48th, and 51st minutes. Firebirds hit the road on Wednesday as they travel to Rock Island, Illinois, as they take on the Vikings of Augustana at 7 p.m. Swim and Dive got the season started on Friday with a duel against Whitewater. On the women's side, it was a win, 159.5 to 137.5 over the visiting Warhawks. Bree Skalski led the way, earning wins in the 500 and 1,000-yard freestyle. On the men's side, it was a 168 to 126 loss for the Firebirds. AJ Landorf individually winning the 100 backstroke, 100 butterfly, and 200 individual medley. Then on Saturday, the Firebirds hosted the Wisconsin Showcase. No team scores were recorded, but on the women's side, Skalski continued to lead with top 5 finishes in the 500 free, the 400 individual medley, and the 200 freestyle. On the men's side, William Murray coming away with top 10 performances in the 100-yard breaststroke, 100 freestyle, and 200 freestyle. Firebirds return to action on Saturday as they host MSOE and Lake Forest at 12 p.m. The men's cross-country season continued this past Saturday at the Augustana Interregional Invitational, the Firebirds finishing in 26th place in the gold division in a packed field filled with nationally ranked teams. Jacob Kurlewski leading the way with an 8th place finish, coming away with a personal best 24:31.5. Kurlewski is our Jersey Mike's Firebird of the Week. Visit them today at 3625 Market Lane in Kenosha or go to jerseymikes.com. Rest of the scoring 5 include Harlan Matson at 25.55, Connor Wood at 26 flat, Luke Davey 27.22, and Luke Adair 27.25. Firebirds have the weekend off before competing in the CCIW Championships on November 1st in Rock Island, Illinois. On the women's side of cross country, it was also the Augustana Interregional Invitational. Firebirds took 38th place in the gold division in once again a packed field for that gold division. Kylie Florence leading the way in 24:06.3. Rest of the scoring 5, Jesse Pekaski 24.25, Cameron Lau 24.48, Natalie Forward 24.58, and Nia Litwiller 25.31. Women's cross country will also compete in the CCIW Championships on November 1st down in Rock Island. Moving over to women's volleyball, it was an easier week on the schedule, just 2 games for the Firebirds at the Wisconsin Whitewater Triangular on Saturday. Firebirds opened up with a smooth 3-0 sweep over Greenville, 25-14, 25-16, 25-13 to complete the 3-0 victory. Kristina Manojlovic, 14 kills, Jenna Damon, 16 digs and 5 service aces, Katie Boston, 6 blocks, Ava Detweiler, 16 assists. Firebirds had to bounce back immediately and take on the number 4 team in the country and the host of the Triangular, the Whitewater Warhawks. It was a 5-set loss for the Firebirds Whitewater took the first set 25-19. Carthage bounced back with 25-14 and 25-21 wins in sets 2 and 3. And the Warhawks found a way to recover, forcing set 5 with a 25-16 victory, and then claiming the match with a 15-10 victory in set number 5. Manojlovic 23 kills, Boston 6 blocks, Emma Crow 6 blocks, Detweiler 28 assists, and Damon 24 digs. Kristina Manojlovic on the weekend eclipsing the 1,000 career kills milestone. Congratulations to Kristina Manojlovic. She is our Jersey Mike's Firebird of the Week. Once again, visit their Kenosha location or go to jerseymikes.com. That also brings us to our Pullman Auto Stores stat of the day. Pullman Auto Stores located in Kenosha Racine. Visit one of their stores today or go to pullmanauto.com. Manojlovic is the 19th student athlete in program history to reach 1,000 career kills in her career, and is the 18th of those 19 to reach it under head coach Leanne Ulmer. The only player to reach it and not play for Coach Ulmer, it was Beth Nienhuis from 1988 to 1991. Firebirds return to action this Wednesday in Tarbell Arena. Moving over to football now, the Firebirds hit the road to take on the Wheaton Thunder on Saturday. The Thunder being ranked number 21 in the country going into the contest. It was a 47-21 loss for the Firebirds, but the Firebirds kept it close for most of the first half. Let's get into it. First quarter, Firebirds get on the board right away. Easton Hefner connecting with Gavin Betts for a 45-yard touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. Wheaton would level the score before the end of the first quarter, 7-7. By the half, Wheaton had taken a 27-13 lead with the Firebirds touchdown coming from Hefner connecting with Dylan Salisbury for a 6-yard touchdown pass. Third quarter went all the way to the Thunder, a 15-0 run in the period, jumping out to a 42-13 lead over Carthage. Then in the fourth quarter, the Thunder concluded it with a 42-21 victory as the Firebirds scored a touchdown and a blocked punt, which Jackson Westmoreland recovered and scored. 2-point conversion for the Firebirds, cut into the deficit just a bit more. Let's break down the stats. Easton Hefner, 19 for 33, passing 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Bryce Frank on the rush, 9 carries, 39 yards. Gavin Betts, 4 receptions, 76 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, Britton Stanton, 9 tackles. Mariano Talamentes, 1 interception. Firebirds return home on Saturday to Art Keller Field as they'll host the Big Blue of Milliken right here at 1 p.m. Moving over to esports, we've hit the mid-season point for the fall, and all 4 Carthage Rocket League teams competed on October 6th, while Valorant was scheduled for October 9th. Rocket League Academy and Valorant both earned forfeit wins, while Rocket League Red, the JV team, and Club Gray played off-stream. All teams will return to play on October 20th following a league-wide bye. Moving around the league, the WEC Commissioner Lewis Smith said the second half schedules will be out before October 20th, so be sure to follow Carthage Esports on Instagram and other social medias for the schedule release. The WEC Championships are set for December 6th through the 7th at UW Stout. Breaking down some of the team highlights, Rocket League Academy White 4-0 awarded the second straight forfeit win against UW Whitewater Purple. Valorant at 3-1 on the year received a forfeit win after North Central Technical College was unable to compete. Rocket League Red moves to 2-1 after they defeated WCTC Owls White 3-1, led by Captain Alex Valle with freshmen Owen Perry and Kyle Bransky. Firebirds dominated in shots 49-24 and demos 18-10. Once again, all Carthage Esports teams will return on October 20th. Follow at Carthage Esports and Carthage Esports on Twitch for updates and live matches. That's going to conclude this week's episode of Fired Up, the weekly recap where we cover all things Carthage athletics. I'm Justin Corrigan. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Birds.